Hello and welcome to Braintree High School for today's coverage of Legion Baseball as your Braintree 86ers take on Morrisette Post. I'm Mike Wassel here for BCAM TV. And Braintree coming into today's game off of a tough loss against Morrisette yesterday, a 9-6 defeat. So the 7-3 86ers taking on the 9-4 Morrisette Post team. So the two teams facing each other yesterday, and Braintree trying to get a little revenge with the victory here today. It'll be Delvecchio going head-to-head against McDonald on the mound. And we'll be back for the top of the first right after this. Welcome back to Braintree High School, top of the first. And Delvecchio's first pitch of the game is a ground ball wide of first. Mochio, Shepard, and Helfrich, 1, 2, and 3 in the order. And that one is foul tipped for strike 2. The 0-2 on the way, and it's upstairs. No chase. Beautiful day for a game here at Braintree High School. Temperatures in the low 80s to begin the game. And that one fouled off. Again, a pitch just above the shoulders, able to get a piece of it, stay alive. Braintree looking to pick up a victory here today, trying to split the back-to-back, and that one stays upstairs, 2-2. Braintree losing 9-6 yesterday, trying to atone for that with the victory here. Right now with 14 points in the standing as this one's flared out to second base. Bobbled for a moment, the throw across is not going to be in time, and beating it out at first on the error at second base. Leadoff man on an error, and the breaking ball is in there for a strike. Defense now at double play depth with Z Martino step in on the grass at third. Venuti and Creedon close to second base, trying to turn the double play. The runner goes, and a fly ball out towards left field. And that one is put away for the first out. Fine putting that one away out in left field for the opening out. First pitch is fouled off the screen for strike 1. So Delvecchio throwing a lot of strikes early to begin this one. Man at first reaching on an error. Delvecchio tries to work around it. And that one a nice stop by Baker on the backhand. Breaking ball right in there for strike 2. That one dropped right in there. Pickoff play at first and easily back. Timeout granted before the pitch. Runner goes, swing and a miss, and the throw down. It is going to be close. Is he out? Yes, he is. The throw is there in time for the strike him out, throw him out, double play. So the defense comes up with a nice play there to end the inning. The throw from Baker on the strikeout from Delvecchio, and the tag applied by Venuti. So Braintree able to get out of that one. Nobody coming in as Braintree comes up in a scoreless game. Bottom of the first inning, and Diato leading things off atop the order for the 86ers. And the first pitch of the game is on the corner for strike 1. McDonald delivering a first pitch strike. Diato, DiMartino, and Venuti expected here in the inning for Braintree. 1-1 the count. Ground ball towards short, and that one stays down. The throw across is tailing, and it takes him off the bag. And Diato will now take second base on the error at short. So leadoff runner on for Braintree. And now it brings up DiMartino. Signs relayed across, both to the runner and the batter. Braintree looks to strike early for a run. First pitch to DiMartino's away. Off-speed pitch there at the knees, but apparently a little low. And DiMartino now ahead 2-0. So an immediate ejection here after, as I was saying, looked to be a strike to DiMartino was called the ball. And someone in the dugout didn't like the call either. Had something to say, and the umpire threw him out. So not one of the head coaches, or either an assistant or, I believe it was an assistant, wasn't wearing the yellow jersey. 2-0 is fouled off at the dish. Diato leading at second, nobody out, and the 2-1 pitch is down the right field line and a fair ball. That'll bring home Diato from second base on the RBI single from DiMartino, and very quickly it's 1-0 Braintree. So taking that one the other way, where it was pitched, slopping it down the right field line, and Braintree has a 1-0 lead, very quickly capitalizing on the error at short. So a good start here for Braintree. Still nobody out. And it brings up Venuti here in the 3 spot in the order. Last time we were here covering a game, we saw Venuti homer, and also we saw Vanelli go yard twice. So as the temperature has warmed up here towards the end of June, the ball starting to move out of this park, and a ground ball hard to third base. This could be 2. On to second for 1, back to first, and he dropped it. Second time in the inning, Braintree has a run reached that shouldn't have reached. That should have been 2. Instead, it just turned into the force out at second. Runner first, 1 down for Casey. Middle of the order now. And the first pitch is down in the dirt. No advance. Off the end of the bat towards second base, and that one gets through. Another miscue in the infield. I don't know how that one made the way through the wickets at second. Looks to be a routine play at second base, and Braintree has really been aided by some poor play by the opposition. And now Vanelli with an opportunity to continue this rally, try and continue to put some runs up on the board. Braintree scored one so far. They have two more aboard with only one out. First pitch to Vanelli is in there for a strike. Baker on deck waiting a chance. Vanelli trying to come through with another hit. There at the knees for strike two. Off-speed pitch and just able to spoil that one off. Nudie at second, Casey at first, one out, and 0-2 the count to Vanelli on the way. As McDonald has thrown 2 hits and a run so far. It wasn't earned, and that pitch stays up in the zone. Swing and a miss, and he blew it by him as Vanelli strikes out. Two on, two down. Bottom of the first, 1-0 Braintree, and Baker with a chance with 2 outs, trying to bring in a run. First pitch his way is inside, 4-1. On the outer half, evening the count of 1-1. And Baker drives this one out towards right center. That one is going to get down, and that will bring home at least one as Venuti scores from second base. Casey all the way around from first on the 2 RBI double from Baker, and the hot bat continues for Baker. So the errors have really played a part in this one already early in the game. A couple miscues in the infield, and Braintree has capitalized on both mistakes, already scoring 3 runs to this point. Looking to push across another with 2 down. First pitch too fine is outside for ball 1. Seventh hitter already of the inning. 3 runs have scored. And a big runner at second base looking to come home. Swinging strike now from Fine. As McDonald looks to get out of this jam. Already allowed 3 runs. And that one hammered through the left side of the infield for a base hit. Baker's going to be waved around. Here comes the throw from left field. It's going to be a close play. He slides to the outside, and he's safe. A nice slide from Baker, sliding to the outside of the plate, and able to get a piece of it on the way by on the RBI from Fine. Now 4-0. Brings up Creedon here in the 8 spot, but before that, a meeting from the pitching coach, as Braintree's already struck for 4 runs. Just the way you wanted to start if you were Braintree after losing yesterday to the same team. Getting yourself an early lead and continuing to give some breathing room for the pitching staff. So Creedon, the 8th man to bat here in the inning, takes a pitch outside for ball 1. And a ground ball towards the middle of the infield. The underhanded flip to second base to end the inning. But Braintree scores 4 times here in the inning, capped off with the 2 RBI double from Baker. So 4 runs pushed across here in the first, and that's the score after an inning of play. We'll head to the second. Top of the second, and the first pitch is a foul ball off the screen as Delvecchio for his second inning of work. McDonald, Storch, and Ferricane expected for 5 and 6. Pitch below the belt, and that went down in the dirt for ball 1. Turn foul of third as Dell continues to throw strikes. Off-speed pitch, a little bit high, and it's 2-2. Two and just missing. Close pitch. Payoff pitch is inside, and a leadoff walk to begin things here in the second. Second base runner without the benefit of a hit, a walk, and an error. First pitch to Storch is at the knees for strike 1. Pop up on the infield, and an easy play for DiMartino for the first out. So an infield pop up for the first out here of the second, keeping the runner at first base. And now Ferricane batting. Braintree again shading up the middle, looking for 2 in the infield. Vanelli holding on the runner at first base, and the first pitch is outside for ball 1. Close spot, misses for ball 2. And that one's there on the knees for strike 1. To this point, the strike zone has been rather small both ways. As this one is flared to right field, that'll get down. And the runner will go from first to third. Wasn't the sharpest hit ball, but that one found the grass in right field. So that'll put runners at the corners with 1 out, and that's the first hit of the game for Morrisette. As McCormick bats with 2 aboard. First pitch is right there for strike 1. Missing away, evening the count at 1-1. Braintree with the infield back. They'll probably give up the run and take the out, as this one is flared off to right field and foul. Now he's ahead 1-2. This would be another good spot to pick up a second strikeout. Try and keep that runner at third base. Already seen a strike him out, throw him out double play in the game. And the 1-2 is outside, 2-2. Breaking ball, just missing, and another full count. And the 3-2 again misses for ball 4. So the second walk of the inning, sandwiched around a single and a pop-up. And the base is now loaded as Morrisette has an opportunity to try and get right back into the game here in the second. So Lynch will get an opportunity with the bases loaded after the meeting ends. Braintree trying to keep that 4-run lead, but a very tough spot. First pitch is on the outer corner for strike 1. Both sides starting to get frustrated with the umpires here already to begin the game. The 0-1 pitch, just apparently low. Another good spot on the outer corner as the small strike zone continues. Right there on the inner half, and it's now 1-2. Not many swings from this Morrisette side, taking a lot of pitches early. And so again, would be a good spot for a strikeout with the bases loaded, 1 down, 1-2 the count. And the off-speed pitch is foul tipped and held on to by Baker for strike 3. A big second out. Brings up the bottom of the order now for Kelly as Braintree tries to work them way out of this without a run scoring. First pitch is a strike. Defense is back all the way around, just looking for a force out at any base. Down in the dirt and stopped by Baker. One stays upstairs and it's 2-1. Right there at the knees for strike 2. Now a pitch away from getting out of the inning without any runs coming home. And the 2-2 is right there at the knees, strike 3. And again, Morrisette strikes out looking. Not many swings in the inning from the team, and they were trying to allow that small strike zone to work in their favor, so Delvecchio able to work out of it with back-to-back Ks, no runs coming across, and the bases left full for Morrisette. So we'll head to the bottom of the second with a 4-0 lead for Braintree. Bottom of the second inning, 9-1-2 as Whalen steps in and takes the pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. So Whalen, and then back to the top forward, Diato and DiMartino. Morrisette leaving the bases loaded in the last half inning, as Delvecchio was able to work out around those couple tough calls from the umpire. Seemed to be squeezed a little bit behind the plate, and it was able to get back-to-back Ks to get out of it without allowing any runs to score. And that one popped up foul and out of play. And there is strike 3 as Whalen down looking. Off-speed pitch, getting the knees to buckle. First out here of the second, and now back to the top of the order as Diato takes a pitch outside for ball 1. He reached on an error at shortstop to begin the game for Braintree in the first. Came around to score. Later in the inning on the RBI from DiMartino. Pitches inside to Diato, and it's 2-0. Right there. Down the middle for strike 1. As that one misses inside, and it's ball 4. So the first walk surrendered by McDonald on the mound. And a chance now for DiMartino, who had an RBI single down the right field line his first time. And that one gets away. That one gets away, and Diato now down to second base on the wild pitch. Didn't seem like the catcher was able to pick that one up quickly. Got by him very fast. Wasn't really that outside, it was just picked up late. Another low pitch, but this time a nice play behind the plate, knocking that one down. Pitch at the knees for strike. Ground ball wide of third, and DiMartino continues to battle. And another hit to right field for DiMartino. Second time he's gone that direction. This time it was hit too sharply to score the runner from second base on the second single of the game for DiMartino. So after the opening out, on a strikeout to Whalen, a walk, and now a base hit. Have runners at the corners for Venuti. 4 runs pushed across for Braintree in the first. They're threatening again here in the second. First pitch to Venuti is there at the knees for strike one. That one well upstairs. Check on over at first on DiMartino. He's back safely. McDonald again in trouble here in the second. Allowed 4 in the first. It's in jeopardy of allowing a couple more here in the second. And that one is hit a mile high to right field. And that one stabbed, and nobody able to score on what looked like to be a sac fly to right field. Pitch is up and out of the zone for ball. Casey looking for a little two-out magic here in the second. Throw down to first, and not in time. Good count here for Casey. Still runners at the corners now, 2 down. And that is a 4-pitch walk as Casey takes the second walk of the inning. And is on base for the second time. Single and a walk here in the game, bringing up Vanelli, who struck out back in the first. So the base is loaded and a chance for Braintree really to blow this one open here in the second inning. Morrisette not able to score in the top half with the bases loaded, and that one hit him, so the run will come in on the RBI with the hit batter. So a painful RBI there for Vanelli, but glad to help the team out with the 5th run. And the base is now reloaded for Baker, who had a 2 RBI double to right center his first time. Looking to continue his hot hitting. And another good chance. First pitch is out of the zone for ball 1. Everybody leading, and that one on the outside corner for strike 1. DiMartino at third, Casey at second, and Vanelli at first, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Baker down in the count, looking to come up with a hit as that one stays up. McDonald was taking a couple steps towards the dugout, thought he had him, rung up on the breaking ball. And the 2-2 is waved at and missed as Braintree leaves the bases loaded here, but they do push across 1. So both teams struggling with the bases loaded here in the inning, but Braintree able to score one and now lead 5-0 after 2. Top of the third, and the first pitch from Delvecchio is inside for ball 1. Back to the top of the order for the second time. Mochio reaching on an error his first time to second base. Wano is down low for ball 2. Three and 0. That low strike hasn't been there. Hear from this umpire, as that one is there for strike 1. Pretty close to the last pitch. Battling all the way back as that one's popped up towards the screen, and that'll reach foul territory. Now the count is full. It was just 3-0. Now it's 3-2. And the 3-2 is right there on the corner. Strike 3. Fourth strikeout for Delvecchio, and the third straight, heading back to last inning. Shepard stepping in. He flied out to left in his first plate appearance, this time towards second base. And the throw from Venuti is across and in time as Delvecchio tried to reach out for that one. Second out made at second base. Two quick outs to begin the third, as Braintree looks to enjoy their first 1-2-3 inning of the game. Big swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. So Helfrich, who struck out in the first inning, getting a second look now. And he takes a breaking ball right there for strike 2. And the 1-2 again is an off-speed pitch, just missing off the plate. 4 strikeouts to this point, through 2 2/3, looking for strikeout number 5. And there it is, right there, on a breaking ball, and another non-swing from Morrisette. So 2 strikeouts in the inning, and 5 in all, as we head to the bottom of the third, 5-0, Braintree. Bottom of the third, and the first pitch is at the knees for strike 1. So Fine, Creedon, and Whalen, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the order. And a hard hit ball to right field. That's going to get just foul. It was heading down the line and tailed at the end. Braintree's gone that way a lot here in this one. DiMartino a couple times to right field for base hits. That one a well hit ball, but just foul. Swung on and missed, and a strikeout for McDonald. His second straight strikeout, his third in all. First pitch to Creedon, and it's tapped slowly towards short. It's going to be a tough play. The throw on the move is in time for out number 2. First 2 retired. here for McDonald as he looks for his first 1-2-3 inning of the afternoon. Down to the bottom of the order for the second time, and the first pitch is a grounder too short. The throw across and in time, and a 1-2-3 third as we head to the fourth. 5-0 Braintree. Top of the fourth inning, and Delvecchio back out there. First pitch is fouled off and out of play. 4, 5, and 6 in the order: McDonald, Storch, and Ferricane. McDonald walked his first time, and this one lofted out and foul. Very quickly he's ahead 0-2. 5 strikeouts to this point for Delvecchio as he continues to be a strikeout machine here in the game. Two and two the count. Braintree looking to get the leadoff runner. And that one is in there for strike 3, and McDonald knew it right away. Another strike 3 looking. Four of the 6 strikeouts that Delvecchio has recorded have caught the batters looking. First pitch to Storch is outside for ball 1. He popped out to third base his first time. And a swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Delvecchio's fastball has created a lot of problems for this Morrisette team to this point. He's been able to mix in his off-speed pitches. 2-1 the count. Nobody on and one down here in the fourth. 5-0 Braintree with the lead. Hoping to pick up their 8th victory of the season as that pitch stays upstairs. And Storch able to draw a walk. Third walk allowed for Delvecchio. 1 on and 1 down here in the fourth now as Ferricane steps in. Has the only hit to this point for Morrisette. Had a single to right field. It wasn't hit all that hard, but it was well placed as the defense shades up the middle, hoping for a double play on the infield. A lot of room between third and short if Ferricane can find the gap. And a pitch just off the plate, and it's 2-0. 2-0 pitch right there at the knees for strike 1. Two 1 is fouled off at the dish, and now it is even at 2-2. Delvecchio battling back from the 2-0 count. Struck out 3 of the last 5 batters. And a chance for another strikeout. Count even at 2-2. Runner at first and 1 down. And the pitch just off the plate, and it's full. Storch leading at first, and the 3-2 pitch is down low for ball 4. Back-to-back walks here in the inning, and now 2 aboard with 1 out. McCormick walked his first time. Second look now at Delvecchio as DiMartino comes in a couple steps at third base. First pitch is fouled off, and that one will reach the stands. Oh, one is a ground ball, and that'll get through the left side of the infield. They'll hold the runner there at third base. And the cutoff at third from DiMartino. And the base is now loaded. So the defense of Braintree able to hold the runner at third base. With Morrisette down by 5 runs, they're not chancing getting a runner thrown out of plate. So the second hit for Morrisette. Both singles, but they now have the bases loaded. Been aided by a couple walks. And now the second time Lynch has had a chance with the bases loaded. He struck out last time. First pitch is upstairs. So a big spot here in the game. Here in the 4th inning with 1 out. Bases loaded. Morrisette down 5-0 as Braintree tries to keep this one at that point. See if Braintree will go home on a force. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. He blew right by him. One, and a check back at second. It's going to be close. He is out at second. Baker throwing behind the runner, and a very big second out. The poor play for Morrisette continues. They've made a lot of miscues here in the game, mostly in the field this time on the base pass. And a pop-up that will reach foul territory. So the complexion has certainly changed here in the inning with now just runners at the corners and 2 down. It was bases loaded, 1 out a moment ago before the pickoff at second. Delvecchio trying to work out of another jam. He's stranded 4 base runners to this point, looking to strand 2 more. And that pitch is inside. Payoff pitch, and it's down low for ball 4, the 3rd walk of the inning. Fourth walk of the outing for Delvecchio, but hasn't allowed a run yet because of the base running mistake at second base. First pitch to Kelly is a strike. Swinging right through that one. Price trying to strand the bases loaded again for the second time here in the game. And he's ahead 0-2. Let's see what Baker will call behind the plate on the 0-2 count. We've seen him go to that breaking ball a few times. He's ahead and has a lot of room to work with. The 0-2, and he got him. Second time in the game he's gotten Lynch. Stranding the bases loaded for the second time here in the game. And 3 more left on here for Morrisette as we head to the bottom of the 4th. It is 5-0 Braintree. Bottom of the 4th, and the first pitch to Diato is a strike. Top of the order for the 3rd time. Diato, DiMartino, and Venuti expected here in the inning. And Diato down the count 0-2. He's reached base both times on an error and a walk. And the 0-2 is a weak ground ball, foul to third. So Diato has done his job at the top of the order, getting on base both times. That's what you want from your leadoff hitter. A very close pitch on the 0-2 count, leaving it outside. Nicely hit to right field. That'll get down as Diato takes it the other way. Third time on base, first hit. So now the third hit the opposite way. DiMartino has the other two. Pair of singles to right field. And let's see how aggressive Braintree will be. Already up 5 runs. We'll see if they're looking to play for an insurance run. The way DiMartino swung the bat here in the game, you would expect him to have the green light to swing away. But the sign's being relayed down from Coach Zanka. As the runner leads, and another single to right field. So DiMartino has worn out that right spot of the infield between first and second, and has now produced his third single. Back-to-back singles to begin the inning, and with nobody warming in the pen for Morrisette, it looks like McDonald's going to continue. No action out in the pen. This is his game right now. Braintree has an opportunity really just to smash this one wide open. Already up 5-0, and the first pitch to Venuti is a ground ball wide to third. So both hits in the inning going to right field, as Diato leads at second and DiMartino at first. Venuti with 2 aboard. The 0-1 pitch is on the corner for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch is waved at and missed, chasing a pitch down in the dirt, as McDonald's able to get the first out on a strikeout here in the inning. Brings up Casey, who's reached both times he's come to the plate, singled and walked. Looking for a pitch he can drive. Want to know the count to Casey, and a hard hit ball down the third base line. That's a fair ball. Down to the corner. That'll score Diato from second. And the throw to third base won't be in time as DiMartino slides in on the RBI double from Casey. So Casey continuing to swing the hot bat with his second hit of the game and his first RBI, as that one was scorched down the third base line. Getting down. And now runners at second and third for Vanelli. First pitch to him is fouled off and out of play onto the football field behind the field. Baseball and the football fields right next to each other, and a lot of foul balls that way. Pitch is outside to Vanelli. He's struck out and been hit by a pitch. Hit by a pitch did produce a run, though, as the bases were loaded at that spot. DiMartino doing a little dancing at third base with just 1 out here in the inning. Vanelli looking to produce another RBI with the hit or sac fly. Down low for ball 2. Base hit would potentially score another couple. And a ground ball, foul of first. 6-0 the lead for Braintree. Second and third, 1 down. And the breaking ball is in there for strike 3. Vanelli striking out for the second time here in the game, this time looking. So not able to get one of the runs in. And now Baker again with 2 men on, getting a chance. Every time he's come to the plate here in the game, he's had men in scoring position. A good opportunity to come up with another base hit and a couple more runs. Swing at a pitch out of the zone for strike 1. Double and a strikeout. And this one fouled back and off the screen, and he's down the count 0-2. The 86ers scoring once so far in the inning, looking for at least one more, if not 2. And the 0-2 pitch is a ground ball towards shortstop. Baker on the move, a low throw, and it's dug out to end the inning. So Baker strands 2 more here in the inning, but Braintree pushes across an important insurance run as they lead 6-0 as we head to the 5th. First pitch of the top of the 5th is down low for ball 1. Delvecchio out for his 5th inning of work. Braintree pushing across 1 more in the bottom half of the 4th, leading now 6-0. Ground ball to third base, DiMartino. The throw across in time for the first out. So DiMartino, who was very busy a couple games ago at third base, hasn't been tested too often here in this one, but was right on the money on that one. Having himself a heck of a game. 3 hits, a couple RBI, a couple putouts in the field. Called strike, and Shepard. And another one there at the knees. I don't know if the Morrisette batters are having trouble picking up the breaking ball from Delvecchio or not, but they haven't swung at many of them. A fly ball out towards center field as Whalen over, and he'll put it away in center field as he drifted more towards right in front of Diato, calling it off. Very audible. And the second out here of the inning. Third time up now for Helfrich, who's struck out both times. Probably see him swing early in the count. Doesn't want to see himself get behind again in the count. Takes the pitch outside for ball 1. And now it's 2-0. We'll be on 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Braintree enjoying a 6-0 lead. Swung on and missed right over the top of that. A fly ball out towards right field. Diato back and in his tracks to put it away to end the inning. A 1-2-3 clean inning for Delvecchio on the mound as we head to the bottom of the 5th. 6-0, 86ers. First pitch of the bottom of the 5th is a called strike. So 7, 8, and 9 in the order. Fine, Creedon, and Whalen. That one skips in and evens the count at 1-1. So Delvecchio has gone the first 5 innings for Braintree, allowing just a couple of hits and no runs. Has walked 4 batters and a ground ball to first base, and the putout made for the opening out here of the 5th. First pitch to Creedon, and he swings at it. Ground ball towards short. And now the third time in the game he's grounded out in that vicinity. So trying to bring that ball up the middle on his 3 plate appearances, but the shortstop's been able to make a play on all 3 times. 2 very quick outs here in the bottom of the 5th. And Whalen now with his 3rd look. 0 for 2, struck out and grounded out to short. First pitch to him is down low, 4-1. '86ers is looking to break up a clean inning, as McDonald has gone the first 4 2/3, and Whalen now ahead in the count. And he takes a pitch for a strike. It was 3-0. He thought it was ball 4, ready to throw the bat. Gets the bad news from the umpire behind the plate. And the 3-1 is upstairs for ball 4, so he takes the walk anyway. Next pitch later, as that one gets away. Whalen keeping an eye on it. So that does break up the clean inning, and it gives Diotto a chance here at the top of the order, who has yet to be retired. Single walk and reaching on an error. With Whalen on base, you would expect at least a chance to steal a bag, and there he goes on the first pitch. The throw down to second is not going to be in time, as the throw was upstairs, and the tag not in time. The throw was in time, but it was a little bit too high. Wasn't the greatest lead for Whalen, but his speed made up for it. And now a base hit could score Whalen from second. Braintree leading 6-0, 2 down, and the pitch to Diotto is inside. Another pitch out of the zone. McDonald starting to lose control of the strike zone a little bit here with 2 outs. Walked 1 and now falling behind here. And that pitch is on the outside corner for a strike. Payoff pitch is upstairs for ball 4. So back-to-back walks here in the inning, and it gives DiMartino a chance. So Diotto yet to be retired during the game. 4 times on base atop the order. And now DiMartino looking to continue that trend. He's had 3 hits, 3 singles to right field. First pitch to DiMartino. It's down in the dirt, nicely blocked. First and second, 2 down for DiMartino. All this coming with 2 outs. And again going that way to right field, but it's foul. DiMartino able to spoil that one off at the plate, keeping the bat alive. Pitch is away. 2-2. The count to DiMartino as Whalen leads at second. Diotto at first. And the pitch is hit well to left field. That one will hang up there long enough as the center fielder able to track it down on the move. So DiMartino retired for the first time here in the game on a well-hit ball to left center. As Braintree leaves 2 more on here in the inning, we'll head to the 6th with a 6-0 lead for Braintree. Top of the 6th, and it'll be the middle of the order coming up 4, 5, and 6. The first pitch from Delvecchio is down low for ball 1. McDonald, Storch, and Hurricane, the expected trio here in the inning. And it's 2-0 from Delvecchio. Through the first 5, he's allowed just a couple hits. No runs. And there is hit number 3 as that one gets down into left field. 3rd hit of the game, all singles. First pitch to Storch is fouled off and out of play. Defense again shading towards the middle. They've turned one double play. That was a strike him out, throw him out. As Baker threw it down to second to retire the runner. And this one off the end of the bat and foul. Very quickly 0-2. Storch has walked and popped out to third base. Delvecchio looks for a strikeout. 7 of those to this point now make it 8. Delvecchio continues to impress here in the outing. A sharp hit ball up the middle. That'll get into center field. 2 singles on sharply hit balls. 1 to left, 1 to center. As Hurricane on base for the 3rd time. 2 singles and a walk. And now down to McCormick, who's also reached twice. Singled and walked here in the game. Another good opportunity for Morrisette to try and get on the board. But the prior 2 times they've stranded the runners with strikeouts. Weakly hit ball towards left, but that'll get down, and the play is to second. The throw is not in time. So a bloop single to left, and now the base is loaded for the 3rd time here in the game as Morrisette continues to put base runners on. And this will be down to the bottom of the order, who has struggled here in the game with men in scoring position. First pitch and a well-hit ball to center field. Whalen back on the track, and that one is going to one hop over the fence, and that'll be a ground rule double. So that one carried off the bat very well. Looked like Whalen had a chance to try and track it down. He wasn't able to get out there in time. And 2 runs pushed across as Lynch comes up with the 2 RBI double. Six to 2 now the score, and 2 more runners in scoring position. A ground ball to first base. Dell's going to have to cover. He does, and the play is there in time, but a run does come in the back door. So Morrisette now has effectively cut the lead in half. It's 6-3. But a big second out here in the inning. Ground ball foul of third as Delvecchio looks to try and get out of this with just the 3 runs coming in. There is a man at second, or at third, with 2 down. Trying to strand that runner there. And a fly ball out there towards center. That's going to get down. And it's now a 6-4 game. So this is a Morrisette team that can certainly score. It's the reason why they're atop the standings here in District 6. Braintree a couple games back. They've also played fewer games. Braintree has left a ton of runners on in the game as well. But for the first time in the game, Morrisette's been able to cash in on their chances. As Braintree gets some action out in the pen. Pitch in there for a strike. Shepard to this point 0 for 3 in the game, trying to be retired for the 4th time. And the pitch is outside. A hard hit ball to left. That's going to get over the head of Fine back, and that'll hop up against the wall. That'll score another run. And just like that, the game has turned into a close one. It's now a 1-run game at 6-5. I don't think anybody saw this one coming the way the game had been going. Even though Morrisette has had their chances, they hadn't been able to capitalize to this point. Now they have the tying run at second base with 2 outs. Delvecchio now will depart here with the tying run at second base. For the time being, Braintree leads 6-5, but the tying run at second. There are 2 outs, and McGrath is coming in. We'll be right back. McGrath on to pitch here in the 6th with 2 outs, trying to get the final out of the inning. And the first pitch from him is on the outside corner for strike 1. Braintree led 6-0 to begin the inning. Morrisette strikes for 5. They're now a hit away from potentially tying it as McGrath looks to shut the door, keep the lead at 1 as that pitch is outside, 1-1. Shepard leading at second with 2 down, and a swing and a miss, good off-speed pitch down and away. Could use one more of those, trying to end the inning. The 1-2 is in there, strike 3. As Helfrich is retired for the 4th time. He struck out 3 times here in the game, and that one looking, and a very costly strikeout there for Morrisette. But they do strike for 5 runs and cut Braintree's lead to 1 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning, Braintree with the middle of the order, 3, 4, and 5 expected. And the first pitch to Venuti is on the corner for a strike. McDonald has gone the first 5, allowing 6 runs, 5 which were earned. And he's now only trailing by a run as his offense has really done the job as of late. But Braintree still leading by a run, trying to add on and give themselves some breathing room as we head to the 7th. They're now down in the count 1-2. Still looking for his first hit of the game. He's ground to a fielder's choice, flat out to right and struck out. He's due for a hit. And the 0-2 is down. Actually now a 2-2 count. Trying to get on base to begin the inning. And the 2-2 is well up and in. trying to get on base any way he can here in the 6th. Braintree desperately looking for a run as the momentum has shifted to Morrisette's side. 3-2 pitch, and that one's down low. 4-4, so able to work a walk. And a good at bat here to begin the bottom of the 6th. Brings up Casey, who has yet to be retired. He's singled, walked, and hit a double. Casey fouling that one off at the plate. Ground ball to third, and that one gets underneath the glove. That could have been a double play. Instead, it turns into a base hit. Morrisette really needed that. That one getting through really hurts. What could have been 2 outs and nobody on now turns into 2 on and nobody down, and Vanelli getting a chance. He's waiting for his first hit. He does have an RBI on a hit by pitch with the bases loaded, but he struck out twice. First pitch to him is outside for ball 1. We haven't seen Braintree square here in the game, and I don't know if Vanelli will be asked to do that here in this spot. Off-speed pitch is inside, and it's 2-0. Donald has gone 5+, still waiting to get his first out here of the 6th. Nudie leading at second, Casey at first. And the pitch, and it hit him. Second time he's been hit here in the game, and that one hurt. So the base is now loaded. A walk, a single, and a hit batter. Second time that Vanelli's been hit, and that one gives Braintree an opportunity, really, to just knock this one away and cruise here in the inning. And again, Baker comes up in a big spot. 4th plate appearance and 4th time he's come up with at least 2 men on, as the infield will come in. The sacrifice fly in this spot is as good as a hit. Any run would be majorly important, and you would assume that Braintree would have an excellent chance to score with nobody out and the bases loaded. First pitch to Baker is a breaking ball in there for a strike. Had a 2 RBI double back in the 1st into the gap in right center. Bases loaded with 86ers, and that pitch is grounded up the middle into center field. A big-time hit there for Baker, as 2 runs will come across. The throw is not going to be in time, and both Venuti and Casey come in on the 2 RBI single from Baker, who comes through here in the clutch to make it now a 3-run lead at 8-5, and the inning continues, still with nobody out. So I guess the 86ers were looking for a little adversity, and they've responded very well after 5 runs were put up in the top half of the inning. They've responded with already 2 of their own, looking to continue the trend and add to it. Find 1 for 3 in the game, and it's a 1-1 count now. 2 more men aboard. Still nobody out in the inning. A leadoff walk, a single, a hit batter, and another single, and he is squaring. Drops this one down and gets 2 more runners over. Nicely done there by Fine, getting 2 runners over. It's only 1 out now in the inning. We were wondering if Braintree would at some point in the inning try and square and get 2 more runners over, but they waited till this situation. And the infield will be in again here for Creedon, who has grounded out to short 3 times here in the game. but an opportunity with the hit to push across at least one, if not two. Same spot, and the runner not going. The throw is low, and it's dug out for the second out. So after the first four reached, the next two have been retired. One was on sacrifice, this time on a ground ball with the runner not moving at third. Down to the bottom of the order now for Whalen. 0 for 2 in the game, but he has reached on a walk. 3-run lead, 8-5, as Braintree looks for more here in the inning. They have runners at second and third, but there are two outs. So Delvecchio going the first 5 2/3, allowing the 5 runs that Morrisette has. McGrath able to come in and extinguish the fire. So he's gone a third of the inning so far, and you would assume he's probably going to go back in to finish it off in the 7th, right now with a 3-run lead. And a pitch on the corner for a strike. Baker at second, and Vanelli at third. Ground ball, 2/3. It's going to be a throw across, and it is in time as the base is tagged. Home plate umpire had to make the call because the first baseman was covering the view of the base umpire. So Braintree does score 2 times in the inning, but they leave 2 more on as we head to the top of the 7th. Braintree looking to close the door, up 8-5. First pitch of the top of the 7th is upstairs for ball 1 as McGrath looks to close the door and get a save here in the game. Right now, Delvecchio in line for the win as McGrath looks to get the final 3 outs, and that pitch on the corner for a strike. So he came in last inning to get 1 out. He got a strikeout and now faces the middle of the order, 4, 5, and 6. And another pitch on the outside corner for a strike. McDonald watching that one on the outer half as Baker calling the pitch from behind the plate. And the 1-2 pitch is a ground ball back towards second base. Venuti down, and the throw across is in more than enough time. First pitch is a strike to Storch. McGrath ahead now, 0-2. He's gotten the first 2, dating back to last inning, trying to get 2 more outs, try and seal this one up for the 86ers and try and earn a split with Morrisette as they played once each of the last 2 days. This being the latter game of the 2. And that one is swung on and missed, and now McGrath an out away as he strikes him out. McGrath has been impressive since coming in. He struck out 2 of the 3 batters he's faced. It'll take something from Ferricane down here in the 6th spot in the order. He hasn't been retired yet in the game, but this would be a good time for Braintree to retire him for the first time. 2 singles and a walk. 2 down here in the 7th. Braintree looks for their 8th win of the season to go along with 3 losses. That one just inside. Riley was warming just in case. It looks like the warming has completed as Braintree looking for just now the final out of the game. Pitch a little bit up. Riley is ready if needed. Pitch from McGrath is right there on the corner. Battling back. Looking for one more strike. trying to finish this one off. Pitch is down low, and he's able to draw a walk, so he hasn't been retired yet in the game. First man that McGrath has allowed to reach since entering in the game, back in the 6th with 2 outs. And now McCormick will step in. Runner first, meaning nothing. They'll have to get at least one more on to bring the tying run to the plate. McCormick also has yet to be retired. A pair of singles and a walk. Fouled back off the screen. Manelli holding on the runner at first. And a pop-up in the infield. Vanelli over, and this should end it as he straddles back towards the line and puts it away to end the game. So Vanelli able to retire the final out as McGrath earns the save here, and Braintree wins 8-5, able to get 4 outs for the save. Delvecchio picks up the win, going the first 5 2/3, allowing the 5 runs that Morrisette had, and McDonald getting the loss, allowing 8 runs, 7 of which were earned, and a tough luck loss for McDonald, who really was hit hard back in the first. Braintree scoring 3 times back in the first that really set the stage here for this one, as the 86ers pick up their 8th win of the season to go along with 3 losses and earn a split here in the 2 games with Morrisette. So for the final time here, a 8-5 win for Braintree here over Morrisette. For Jennifer Bigoli, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.